my shot, let me shoot my shot, got me feeling like Kobe. Yo, we'll recognize the voice. It's your boy Clement Marfo, and we are here at Qube, Elephant and Castle. It's your boy GSL. Come on, man.
Yes, okay, man. So, Qube has launched now, the video has come out. How do you feel about how everything turned out in terms of the rollout? What's your thoughts?
Oh, man, do you know what? Yeah, it's been a long time coming, yeah, because I feel like I've had to rebrand from Clement Marfo on the front line to Clement Marfo. Okay. So like, I had to tell a story. I couldn't just change my style of music and appear as this new artist. You know what I mean? I had to kind of like, bit by bit, kind of reveal, like peel the layers of the onion or peel the layers of the banana and basically be like, look, this is the vibe you're getting from me from now on. So Qube, I'm just relieved that it's like out. I've been sitting on the video for almost a year.
Oh,
you get me? So like, I've been drip feeding. I've been like, you know what I did? I went backwards, yeah? So everything was shot. Yeah. Everything was documented. Everything was recorded. Everything was like packaged. And I had to start the story again. So I went back to starting off the campaign with myself, Rennie, and It's Your Boy K in the studio recording the song. And then next week or the next piece of content would be like, I'm performing it. Or like I'm on a show, or it got premiered on BBC One Extra. Like all of these things were just starting to line up. And then, yeah, man, here we are last night at AG Online. And you know what I mean? Like, I think there was almost like, 1.5 viewers. And it's like, just to see the chat going off, it's like, yeah, like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Clement Marfo, Qube. And this is the start of the campaign. We're not even, but like I said to RTP, yeah, the other day, I was like, this is just the beginning, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's actually like, and you lot have heard the material, but it's just like, it's the tip of the iceberg. Like for me, it's appetizer. It's a starter.
So with your new reintroduction to everything, like, does it give you a new lease of life compared to like how you were previously? Like, what do you feel in terms of the stage that you're at now?
I feel like we're ready. Do you get me? Like, the floodgates are open now. I feel like I've always said to myself, like, people always have said, like, drop the video. I was like, no, I want to house an audience, like house my fans and house like people that are into my style of music. And now that I'm housing them, it's like, all right, cool. You guys ready for the show? Boom, and it will start. And everyone's tuned in. You get me? So I feel like now it's just about building, and trying to build a pyramid.
I feel you. So the video was quite actually, the treatment was quite well done actually. Watching the video, I quite liked it. So I quite enjoyed it. So what I want to know is, what was the thought process behind that in terms of what you decided to do in the video itself?
I feel like it was just inspiration of like what I grew up on. Do you get me? Like, I grew up on 50 Cent, G Unit, and when I came to finish the song, I was just like, I was gassed. I was going through videos. I was like, do you know, they don't make videos like this anymore. And I remember rolling up G Unit popping them things. If you watch that video, it's a direct reference. I'm not sure if anyone's clocked it. It's a direct reference to the Qube video. So literally, we're just like, yo, let's use this reference and make our own. Do you get me? And I managed to get the cars. I managed to get the extras. I managed to get just the kind of like everything to piece the whole package, you know? And yeah, man, bro, it was like, I'll be real with you, it's just a conversation with the man them, just to be like, yo, I've got this vision, can we do it? It's like, yeah, of course, we got these resources, we got the cameras, let's just shoot. So we shot in within a week, bam. Do you get me? Like, DIY, like, just, it may look like a major label had backed it, like, because I feel like if you look at the production value of it, I think that's $500,000.
Right.
If you deep it. It's like, yo, how much was that? How much is that? Yeah. You add it all up, it's like $500,000 there.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, I don't have $500,000, but we managed to make it work. So it shows what I can do with a pound.
No, for real, man. It's definitely creative.
By the way, can I just say lit questions, by the way? Like, I feel like I'm media trained. I'm actually media trained, but like it's activating my media training still.
Okay, yeah, no, I feel you. So in terms of when you actually did the video, what would you say was like the most interesting thing during that shoot? Or the most Just anything crazy, anything that you want to share with everybody behind the scenes.
Okay, what I love to do, yeah, and what I've come to realize is that I like to share experience, yeah. Like even right now, like I want to share this experience. If I came here on my ones, I would have to share it through social media or tell a friend and be like, yo, like. So one thing that I really like try to kind of like factor in right now is just share experience. And when I did the video shoot, I just saw people like taking out their phones and recording things like, yo, like, I've never seen a Lamborghini before. I've never seen a G-Wagon. I've never sat in a flipping Maserati. Do you get me? Like, I've never seen so many cars pull up. One of the most amazing parts of the video shoot is when all the cars came in as a convoy, yeah? And I thought, raw, this looks mad. Like, in real life, this is presidential. Do you get me? It's like, it's actually gang. You know what I mean? Like, gangs usually roll like that. You get me? And you rarely see that, especially in this country. Do you get me? Because everything's a bit, you know what I mean? The law is definitely gridlocking a lot of things. But like, in another country, like, say, like, I don't know, New York or, you know, favelas in Brazil, them man are moving like, do you get me? Like the cartels and all that, they're moving differently. So it's like, just to have a bit of experience of that, I was like, ooh, yeah, man, it's a vibe. And, but yeah, man, I went to drama school a couple of years ago, and I felt like that was for me, it's like, let me activate a bit of my acting. Do you get me? Like, let me just really get into character. And, obviously I'm not, a big drug lord. Do you get me? I'm not a drug lord, period. Yeah. Just in case it gets misinterpreted, yeah. But it's like, I'm not a drug lord, but for me, the vibe of Qube kind of reminded me of like Pablo. Do you get me? It gave me the Pablo vibes, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm feeling like black Pablo, and like what I mean by shoot my shot, like, just, you know what I mean? Anything that you got your eyes on target, shoot your shot. It can refer to so many things, not just basketball, not just sports.
Well, that's interesting. I'm glad you said that, because I was actually going to ask you what made you choose like Qube as the lead single.
Oh, I got to say the Mandem, you know? The Mandem, I played it to the Mandem. The Mandem were like, this is slapping, bro. Like, this is like Clem, this is one of your best pieces of work. So I felt confident, like if the man them are feeling confident about it, then it gives me more assurance to be like, yeah, let's put it out. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, they're not gonna, what do you call it? They're not gonna bottom me up. Do you get me? They're not gonna like, I haven't got yes men around me. It's more like just like, yo, bro, lead with this, bro. Because I feel like this is, people gonna fuck with it. You get me? And naturally people have gravitated towards it. But yeah, man, there's more in the clip. And just to add to that, shoot my shot. It's just like, yeah, it's just an introduction to be like, yo, like, do you get me? Let me shoot my shot. You get me? Because right now I'm feeling like Qube, and that's the vibes.
Right. So you're shooting your shot. This is you coming out again. So that's you shooting your shot. Yeah. Coming out,
bro. Literally coming out. I feel like right now in my element, in my creative element, I'm shooting like last seconds of the game. Give me the ball. Like, believe in me. That's how I'm feeling. Give me the ball. Like, what is 99, 97, yeah? And we need a 3-pointer. Do you get me? It's 99, 97. If we don't shoot this 3-pointer, we're losing the game. So it's like, yo, give the ball to Clem. Right now, I've got the mentality of Mamba. You get me? Pass me the ball, what? You see the time of the buzzer. You know what I mean? You see in that moment where everyone's just like, brother, if you don't score this, it's a Mazza.
It's peak, yeah.
But if you score this, it's even a more Mazza.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, give me the ball. And I'm like, yo, I'm not even watching the competition. I'm not even watching who's in front of me, who's trying to block it. I just know it's going in. So I just shoot it. And when I shoot it with my eyes closed.
So that says you got a lot of confidence within yourself.
1 trillion.
In this moment right now.
1 trillion.
Why you're just pushing yourself forward and putting yourself out there.
Do you know why? Like, I'm even feeling amped just even thinking about it, yeah? Because the confidence has to come from within. No one can see like, oh yeah, bro, like the man that may give me confidence to be like, yo, this song is amazing. But it's like the confidence like, yeah, brother, I can do 10 of these. Yeah. You get me? It's not just one shot. Give me the ball on the side. Give me the ball off the court. I'm gonna shoot it. You get me? And it's just that confidence within. And I feel like the confidence comes from just, I've done the circuit before. I've come out with my band. We had a hit record with Champion. And then it was like, oh, is that all he's got? And I was like, nah, I got a couple more. Do you get me? And then I start posting my own material, and it's just like, oh shit, like, so if you go back to some of my catalog, it's like, yo, some of the songs have been slept on. I got I See Pride, so which is a phenomenal song, bro. Like, I See Pride is like very, very underrated.
I see pride, I see power, I see a badass mother who don't take no crap off of nobody. 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 I see pride, I see power, I see a badass mother who don't take no crap off of nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
There's another tune called OMG. I'm feeling lit, I'm fully charged. Like my dogs, on your marks, top my glass. You need a light, I got the sparks. You see that back? Woo. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm feeling lit, I'm fully charged. Like my dogs, on your marks, top my glass. You need a light, I got the sparks. You see that back? Oh my God, I'm feeling lit, I'm fully charged. Like my dogs, on your marks, top my glass. You need a light, I got the sparks. You see that back? Oh my God, I'm feeling lit, I'm fully charged. Heavy rotation, flying in space.
That's a quarter in one take.
Lit. That shit was
Lit.
Yeah.
Do you get me? That's my opener for my set. So things like that, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, man, like feeling more confident with it, you know. And even the unreleased songs that I have, I'm just like, oh my days, I can't wait.
When you were signed before, compared to now, you've been independent. Would you say that before you felt a bit more stifled in terms of maybe your creativity or what you could just put out there, and now because you're moving independent, like you have the full control of everything, so now you feel more like I said, more composed, or more, you feel like you're more in control of your destiny?
Yeah, I'm more in control. Yeah, like my hands on the driving seat. You get my hands on the driving wheel. Do you get me? Like I definitely feel like I'm in the driver's seat, and I'm just like, all right, cool. Everyone's in the back seat. Everyone's ready to go. Yeah, all right, cool. Where we going? And sometimes that's the question. When I was in the band, it's like, where are we going? And you have to ask the next man. And the next man will be like, all right, cool, we're going to United States. And it's like, but do you know how to get to United States? And it's just like, no, I'll just get to United States. And we're all in the car like, we don't have to get to United States. But right now, I know like, all right, cool, we're going to United States. Cool. We're driving there, yeah? All right, cool, we're going to drive there. Do you get me? Like, well, I'm metaphorically, but it's like from A to B, I just know that, all right, cool. I'm going to jump into that vehicle and I'm going to be like, look, we're trying to get here. For me, we're trying to go Hollywood. We're reaching the stars. So it's like, I've been Hollywood. I know what Hollywood's like. And I know how to maneuver in those type of spaces. So I think that's why I feel even more confident to be like, yo, cool. Everyone strapped up? All right, cool. Let's go.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's the energy. That's the energy. I love this, by the way. Because people are seeing the different side and I'm also kind of expressing how I genuinely feel. You get me? I don't drink anymore. Stopped drinking like a year and a half ago. And I actually feel like that there's a kind of like my heart is heart palpitations, yeah? And I'm getting that just from having a conversation rather than getting lit and drinking and you know what I mean? Like I'm feeling that same type of stimulation from just having a conversation about my music in the future.
You know, that's interesting that you said that you've been sober for this period. Like, what made you decide to actually put the drink down?
I wanted to know myself. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'll tell you a random thing, yeah. I went on a date with this Afro-Colombian, yeah. She was Afro-Colombian. It was the first time I actually dated an Afro-Colombian, yeah. But every time we used to link up, she would be trying different type of cocktails on the menu. Can't lie, it was very expensive dates, you get me? And a part of me was just like, what am I like when you see me sober? Every time you see me, you've always been lit. I want to kind of change that. Not just because I want to watch my pocket, but I was just more like, all right, I'll buy as many drinks as you want, yeah? But see me for me. And then when I was like, bro, I kind of like this guy. Do you get me? Like, I'm just being myself. She's lit, but I'm lit as well without the juice. So I was just like, all right, cool. Week 2 happens. Don't drink again. And I'm like starting to like it. I'm like, raw, like I'm now in control of my steering wheel. But before, when you're a bit lit, you don't know where you're going. You might turn left, you might turn right. You know what I mean? So since then, you know what I mean? Like I linked up with a man. Then we used to drink every session, like bottles. When I mean bottles, buy a bottle, next hour it's gone. Like it's just like the next morning you feel a little like hungover and stuff like that. You're not feeling so strong. And I just thought, like I need to make a change. You know what I mean? So it was gonna be 30 days. And look, we're a year and a half in, you know what I mean?
That's big. Well done that, by the way.
Love, man. I think it's also self-discipline as well. It's just to be able to just say, yeah, I can do this, you know? Another factor as well, I worked with this video editor. He was Muslim, and he said to me, I'd love to work with you, but I can't work with you with all this alcohol in the content. He's never drink.
It's haram, I think.
It's haram to him.
Okay.
So he pulled me aside. He's like, I don't want to. I would love to work with you. I love what you're doing, but I can't associate myself with this content. Do you get me? So I was just like, at first I was like, oh, what a dickhead, bro. Do you get me? Like, man's just wasting my time, bro. I sent him all the files and all that. But then a part of me humbled myself. I was just like, yeah, this guy has never tried alcohol, bro. And the actual like kind of like assurance to say like, nah, I'm not interested. Like, I might be 50 Cent. I might be Kanye West to him, yeah. But he's like, nah, like, these are my boundaries. I don't want to do this, you know. And I respected that, and it made me look into it deeper. And I was just like, alcohol is a low vibrational tool. It's actually in Arabic. It's called alcohol is like low vibration. So I was just like, wait a minute. I'm such a high vibration. Why am I bringing my energy, bringing my frequency down? Do you get me? So I thought, let me just try that. All that happened at the same time, just the link up with the girl, with the man them, and then that incident with the video editor. And I was just like, yeah, like, let me just see what I'm like without it. And I think from that, whole lot of clarity.
Well, it's interesting to touch on you saying there's a whole lot of clarity, because I know a lot of people, a lot of artists have creative instruments that they use.
Vices,
so based on you talking about you was always getting lit in the studio with drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Coming off of that, did that have any initial bearing or initial impact on your creative output?
It definitely did, because I wrote a song called Speeding and Weaving, yeah? I was lit off Ray and Nephew. I'm speeding, I'm weaving, I'm speeding, I'm weaving, body shaped like a Lamborghini, skirt in the ride like a stolen. Time never stops like my Rolex. Yeah, I'm speeding, I'm weaving, I'm speeding, I'm weaving, They wish you rub me down like a genie, Euros, pounds, and the dollars. Ring, ring, can you hear the money calling? And I was lit.
Right.
Like, I was in the booth, knocked out, because I was just lit. I'm speeding, I'm weaving, and that was just off one take, you get me? So going in again without no juice, I was like, how do I get back into that zone? But I had to channel it. I had to remember what it felt like to be lit, to basically channel it. So in those sessions, at first, I can't lie, bro, I was boring. Like, I was very like, I wasn't my normal self. Do you get me? I would finish sessions early. Like, I would just pretty much just be like, take my time with stuff. If I was gonna jump in the booth, it's not even one take. It's like, I might do one or two lines and then come back to it. It wasn't the same flow. But then I had to just retrain, do you get me? And find different ways, you get me? So for me, I do get lit off, do you get me? Like the herb. And for me, the herb for me is a high vibration. Like differently for me, like I'm a creative. So for me, it opens up my mind and allows me to create. I won't advise anybody to take the herb, but I feel like the herb just allows you to just kind of have no creative boundary. Do you get me? Okay. And I think being completely sober, you always, should I do this? Should I move there? Should I do it? You're kind of overthinking. So for me, it's just like, yeah, man, I'd rather not overthink. I'd rather just fireworks, let off the fireworks.
So did you go from the alcohol to that, or were they already in conjunction and just put the alcohol to the side?
I think I put the alcohol to the side because having both, this is what I come to learn, yeah? And this is private because I don't even let people know. Actually, I do. I said
smoking the keef, got me feeling like the king of Chicago.
But publicly, I don't let people know that I smoke because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to promote that. Do you get me? It's not even my lifestyle. It's something that I just smoke. I smoke in creative circumstances. You know what I mean? But what I've clocked about these vices, yeah, alcohol is a low vibration. Herb is more of a high vibration. So when you take both of them, for me, it's like a tumble dryer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's why when you see people like doing both, they're like, they get a little too
intoxicated.
Yeah, they're too intoxicated. They get lost in the sauce. So I feel like if you take one vice out, you realize what it does. Do you get me? So I remember taking out the juice and I was just like, oh, rah, I'm waking up fresh. I'm waking up clean, like clear-headed. You get me? Like I've had a very creative session, and I feel like alcohol would bring out some aggression in me. Like I was thinking, raw. And I think going back to what I said about alcohol in Arabic, it's low spirit. So basically low vibration. So it can probably bring out anger. It can bring out anxiety. It can bring out all the nasty things. You get me? So it's like, brother, man had to put that demon to bed. I had to lock it up. I should be like, do you get me? So now these days, like when people offer me juice in the studio or social circumstances, like today when we're at a bar, brother, I'm just happy with my apple juice. But the herb, like, I feel like that might be another journey. I might have a conversation next year and be like, oh yeah, I don't even do that.
Okay.
So for me, it's just like, yeah, I think the having the two, like personally, I don't spark up every day. Like it's only like on my Fridays and Saturdays when I'm in sessions, you know, really and truly. But on a normal day, not really. Do you know what I mean? So, but anyway.
So what's next? What does Clement Marfo have planned after Qube? Like, what do you foresee things after that?
You know what? I've got plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F. Like it goes on, yeah. And they said you should never have many plans like that. But I just like I've got options. Do you get me? Like I've got options. And for me, the next step is a track called Montana. Yeah. Okay. Montana is something that I did. I started off with a beatbox. And I messaged the producer, it's your boy K. I was like, I need a beat like this. So I was like, brother, the next day, he sent me the 808s, produced the thing. I said, wow, I'm a gangster and a gentleman, all in one. Swimmer club, that's a hole in one. And I thought, raw, like, is this what you're on, Clem? And that for me is sober club.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, raw, is this what you're coming up with? So for me, I just feel like it's a new chapter. You get me? But I had another record called 0 to 100 that was meant to be coming after Qube, and I just slotted in Montana. Do you get me? Okay. So it's like, that was my like plan B turned into plan C, or plan C's turned into plan B. Do you get me? There's some other records as well that I'm ready to rocket launch. But I just feel like, you know what? Let me just drip feed. Do you get me? Let me go with the waves and go with the vibe and just feel what I'm excited about. Because you will hear the excitement. I was excited to put out Qube. And people are excited about it. So if I'm not excited about anything, there's no point putting it out.
So with your hit Champion, your stage performances, what was like the biggest place that you actually played at?
It's a long list still. The biggest, yeah. I think the biggest capacity was 35,000. That was at Upton Park Stadium.
Right.
I performed for David Hay.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, that's David big. Hay, Derek Chisora. They had a big fight, and I got a call from Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn was like, "I love this song, Champion. I heard it on Radio 1. I hear the inspiration behind it. I heard he was watching a fight with David Hay and Valley with, and that's what inspired me to write the song Champion. And then to then 360 to go and perform it in the ring." Before David Hay and Derek Chisora's fight, I thought, raw, like, we manifested this still. So I think that's probably the biggest performance that I performed, because obviously that was televised as well. But for me, my favorite, it's got to be Reading Festival, man.
Reading Festival. Okay.
Yeah, that was 20,000, and 20,000 people just. When I say clap, everybody's clapping. When I say everybody's hands up, everybody's hands is up. when I say jump, everybody's jumping, like in command, bro.
Yeah.
And I just felt like everyone was singing Champion back. I thought, wow, this is a hit record.
So with you speaking about that, obviously I take it your intentions with Qube and moving forward is to replicate that, but then do it even on a grander stage.
Yeah. Like,
so when I say grander stage, not specifically a stage, like you do something big.
Yeah.
With it.
Say, you know what? Same mentality, just wider, different spaces. Same with Qube, yeah. We can have an experience in West. We can have an experience in Canary Wharf. We can have experience in Elephant and Castle. They're all different spaces, yeah, but it's still the same essence. We go in the booth and we try and make a very catchy, enjoyable piece of music.
Yeah.
Pretty much standard. So the same with me, like going back to performing, right now what I'm visualizing, you know what they say, Skepta says, I wear shades because they can't see the vision. Hey, my vision right now is Rolling Loud. Like I'm sharing that, like Rolling Loud Festival. Do you get me? I think Rex is looking for us still. But yeah, Rolling Loud Festival, I can just see, shoot my shot, like, oh, bro, got me feeling like Qube, and the beat dropping, mad. Yeah, and it's like, yo, this guy's from London. Like, what? That's how I'm visualizing it, you know what I mean? But to get to those type of stages, you got to kind of drip feed. You got to, you got what I mean? You got to be doing this. You got to collaborate with this person. You got to do all of these things to get to that stage. And I feel like that's the journey I'm on. So when people do hear Montana, when they hear 0 to 100, when they hear all the other tunes, they'll be like, okay, yeah, it makes sense to put him on this stage. Do you get me?
So you were about to say something.
Rolling Loud,
yeah,
Wireless, Coachella.
Okay, that's big.
Let's
big
go.
Plans, man.
Oh, we have to.
I see it, man.
We have to.
I see it.
It is. Why not?
Do
you get me?
So with the launch of the Qube Elephant,
yeah,
are you gonna bless the presence here and create a lot of vibes coming out of it?
Let me just say, yeah, this has been such a wholesome interview, yeah. It already shows that we've christened the space. Do you get me? Like, we're already gonna do a mazza here. Guys,
Clem.
Yeah.
As long as it's you, it's cool.
Okay, let's see that. Hey, see the love I get here? This is what I mean. Man, the general manager is about to kick us out. But it's like, because it's you, Clem, it's all good. And that's the love that I get from Qube, yeah? Honestly, it's like La Familia. I feel at home. Do you get me? I always say to people, I've always like, in my places of like work, I've always said, mi casa su casa. I've always like made people feel comfortable in the space, yeah? And the fact that these professionals show me that, it goes to show that it's like, it goes full circle. You get me? So, yeah, man. But yeah, we're going to create a lot of magic. We're not even going to create a lot of magic. It's already happening. Do you get me? We're in a professional space. We've got the Shaw mics making us sound crisp. You get me? And you get me? We're just living our best life, man. And that's what we got to do.
There we go, man.
Hey. I shoot my shot, let me shoot my shot. Got me feeling like Qube. Yo, we'll recognize the voice. It's your boy Clement Marfo, and we are here at Qube, Elephant and Castle. It's your boy GSL. Come on, man. It was a beautiful interview, bro. Come on. Big up to RTP. Come on. The outside.
I roll with the homies. I roll with the brodies. Got a flex in the rollies. Got a stuck in the police. I be in a ring and I'm doing my thing. Got me swinging like Tyson. I see the man typing.